Welcome to another Fantasy Goodfellas video where we talk about the top 15 tight end rankings for week 8. You ready?
Let's do it.
Fantasy Goodfellas.
Boom, boom, boom. Rolling on the field.
Fantasy Goodfellas. Before we get started on the top 15 tight ends for week 8, tell me how we did on week 7.
Well, in week 7, if you take out Waller and Gronk, who didn't play, we hit on 11 of the remaining 13.
Boom, boom, boom.
We are really heating up. You have to watch our ranking videos.
I agree. So let's hit them with the top 15 tight end rankings for week 8. Richard, take it over.
And number 1, Travis Kelce, who will be home against the Giants.
I'm starting to lose faith in that Kansas City offense. 3 points last week, but you still like Kelce.
Yeah, listen, if Patrick Mahomes is healthy, they're going to be just fine. And maybe not as a team, but the offense, the fantasy will be just fine. That defense is terrible. The defense in Kansas City can't stop the run. They have all sorts of issues. The offensive line isn't very good, but Patrick Mahomes is awesome. Travis Kelce is awesome. Tyreek Hill is awesome. I still have faith in that offense. I still have faith in Travis Kelce. And number 2, Kyle Pitts, home against Carolina.
Wow, I think this is the first week I saw Kyle pitch his ball out. He looked unbelievable.
You know, we expected the breakout, and we got it, and I think it's going to continue. He's their best weapon. Forget Calvin Ridley. Get the ball to Kyle Pitts. And number 3, TJ Hockenson, who will be home against Philadelphia.
I'm surprised you still got Hockenson ranked so high. Tight ends depend on TDs, and he's just not getting them.
Yeah, but he's getting yardage. He is becoming Goff's number 1 weapon. So I think he's going to have a good game. I still love TJ Hockenson. And number 4, Dalton Schultz at Minnesota.
What's there to say about Dalton Schultz? He's just looking fantastic, and Prescott loves throwing the ball to him.
Yeah, that's why we have him ranked high. And we think this is going to be a shootout this week, and Dalton Schultz will probably catch another touchdown. And number 5, Mike Gesicki at Buffalo.
Gesicki's playing unbelievable. Why can't you rank him higher this week?
Well, because it's the Dolphins, and they're playing the Bills. Yes, more than likely, the more likely scenario is that they're going to fall behind, and they're going to have to come back, and they're going to have to pass a lot. And that will bode well for Gesicki, but they can also very well be shut down. And number 6, CJ Uzomah, who is at the Jets.
A couple weeks ago, you didn't even rank him. Now he's in your top 10. What do you like about him now?
Well, I like Joe Burrow. He's had 2 big games now, so it's time to consider him. And he's got a great matchup this week. And number 7, Zach Ertz, who will be home against Green Bay.
Wow, what a great change of scenery for Ertz.
Absolutely. He went to the dynamic Arizona offense. Kyler Murray's his quarterback now. Scored a touchdown his first week. I think he's going to continue to do well. And number 8, Dallas Goedert at Detroit.
What do you like about Goedert? I don't see anything special.
Jalen Hurts is questionable quarterback right now, and he leans on his tight ends, namely Dallas Goedert, and that's why I like him. Again, he put up numbers to be in the top 15 last week. I think the trend continues with him. And number 9, Rob Gronkowski at New Orleans.
Last week, you thought Gronk was going to play. He didn't. Do you think he's going to burn your ass this time?
Well, I have to include him in my top 15. I love Gronk. We have him all the way down to number 9. We don't know if he does play. It might be limited snaps, but when he does play, you have to start him. And number 10, Noah Fant, home against Washington.
I don't think you're a big Noah Fant fan. I mean, he's in your rankings, but what is it about him you don't like?
Well, I like Noah Fant, but you got to understand, look, this past week doesn't make the top 15. It's that Denver offense, which kind of stinks. So that's the only concern, but Noah Fant is a talent. And number 11, Hunter Henry at the LA Chargers.
Well, he's kind of scoring almost every week. Does he just make your rankings just because he can find the end zone?
Yeah, I mean, you got to consider Johnny Smith is also there. And really, Mac Jones, I'm not loving him. I'm not. But Hunter Henry's been consistent. We got to respect that. And number 12, Tyler Higbee at Houston.
For me, he's just not playing well enough to continually be in the top 15. I guess you see it differently.
Yeah, this is what I see. I see Matt Stafford. I see good matchup. Other than that, really, there's nothing to write home about when it comes to Tyler Higbee. And number 13, Ricky Seals-Jones at Denver.
What do you like about Seals Jones that has him in your 15?
Well, I like the fact that ever since Logan Thomas went down, he's been very productive. Had another productive week. I think that trend continues. Number 14, Alie-Cox, who will be home against Tennessee.
Tennessee likes to run. They might have a ton of time of possession. Do you think there's enough time for Cox to do well?
Well, all he needs is, 1 or 2 red zone visits. He's the big basketball player. He's a good target in the red zone. Carson Wentz has found him, a couple weeks in a row. And number 15, Jared Cook will be home against New England.
Cook hasn't been very productive. Is it a matchup thing this week? Why he's in your top 15?
Not necessarily a matchup thing. It's a Herbert thing. It's Justin Herbert, and he's the tight end there. So that's why he makes our top 15.
Thanks for coming on here and sharing your top 15 tight end rankings for week 8.
My pleasure. Remember to like, subscribe, ask your questions in the comments section. We're here for you. Good luck.
Fantasy Goodfellas.
Boom, boom, boom. Rolling on the field.
Fantasy Goodfellas.